Hey guys, it's August, so let's go over this month's Sketchbox. So I'm pulling out the menu card as well as the postcard from the Artist of the Month, Nikolai Shaver. He used the supplies from this month's box to create this work of art. The first item is Kuretake Graphite Paste. It's the newest item from Kuretake, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This graphite paste is a high viscosity medium that has the metallic shine and matte texture of traditional graphite, but in liquid form. The second item is a black Copic multiliner in size 1.0. This pen is permanent as well as waterproof. We shall see. Next, we have the Princeton Velvet Touch Chisel Blender size 4. This brush is designed for mixed media and can be used for blending values and rendering forms. This is the Koh-i-Noor Gioconda White Charcoal Pencil. We have 3 Emot Fine Liner Markers in light green, emerald green, and sea fog. These 0.4 fine liners are water resistant, non-bleeding, and fade proof. Here we have Holbein Acrylic Gouache, which is basically a matte acrylic. I've used Turner acrylic gouache, but now I can finally try out the Holbein brand. This color is deep green. My Sketchbox sticker. Last, we have the Hahnemühle Britannia Hot Press Paper. This custom 4x9 inch pad is great for all mediums and has a smooth and absorbent surface. Now that we've covered everything in a box, it's time to start swatching. I start with the fine liners and the Copic multiliner. These pens are supposed to be waterproof, but I'm going to give the ink a chance to dry before I apply water on top. I move on to the Holbein Acrylic Gouache. This color is deep green. It does go on smoothly, but I'm not sure what else to say about it since I only have one color. I've been using Turner's acrylic gouache, and you have to add water to the pigment before you use it because it's quite thick. The Holbein is very creamy and goes on the paper smoothly, so adding water isn't necessary unless you want to change the values. While that dries, I open up the Kuretake Graphite Paste, and as you can see, it's very viscous. It reminds me of a honey consistency. In order to create the value scale, it took a bit of trial and error on my part, and that's why I did it twice. So here's my attempt at a value scale. I'm finally applying water to the fine liner swatches, and unfortunately, this ink is not waterproof. You can see that all 4 bleed. I kind of expected the Copic to bleed because it's a bigger size, but not the 0.4 fine liners. I decided to sketch the Kuretake Graphite Paste bottle with the Sea Fog fine liner pen. It seems pretty good for sketching. So, I'm testing out the white charcoal pencil. It shows up on the green acrylic gouache, but it's not as intense as a white gel pen. Surprisingly, it doesn't show up at all on the graphite. It just seems to scratch the surface, but that scratched area catches the light and it makes the graphite appear reflective. Okay, you guys, so I'm off to draw something. So, I went on YouTube and I searched for this Kuretake graphite paste. I found a video on it, and I'll link it in the description. But as I said, this product is very new. I watched the video, and you can use this paste to create different textures. You can rub a spoon against the graphite to make it shinier, and you can even create 3D effects with it. You can also mix it with watercolor to create a textured finish. This kind of left me confused because Sketchbox provided a dark green acrylic paint. The acrylic gouache is just as dark as the graphite paste. It doesn't act the same way as watercolor. I actually mixed the acrylic gouache and the graphite paste together, and it just became darker. Maybe I'm wrong, but if Kuretake recommends using the graphite paste with watercolor, I would have expected a tube or a pan of light-colored watercolor. And based on what I've seen in the video, the watercolor would have been best paired with the graphite paste. But, you know, I have my own watercolors, so I guess I'll experiment with this some more. This month's box was just okay for me. Matter of fact, all of the boxes I've received from Sketchbox have either been okay or just underwhelming for me. I actually canceled my subscription, so this is my last Sketchbox. I'm glad I had the chance to get Sketchbox and see what it had to offer, but you know, I was never excited about the boxes I received, and I still can't get over the April box with all those yellows in it. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, you guys, and make sure to check out my other videos. And don't forget, I have a 500 subscriber giveaway coming up. So I'll see you soon. Bye.